Assalamu alaikum everybody, my name is Adikram and I will be your host for the semifinals of Spell the Word. This is the Spell the Word event from the Pro Linguist Battle of Linguistic Wizards. This Battle of the Linguistic Wizards is brought to you by English Olympiad. So let me give you a basic idea about what English Olympiad is and what it stands for. We started back in 2017 with the inspiring motto of inspiring leadership. And carrying that forward, we started to reap out the talents from everywhere in Bangladesh and, in essence, find out who the leaders of tomorrow are because we believe that the children and the students of today are the leaders of tomorrow. So we got through our first season, second season pretty good. Now we're on to our third season, which is not our conventional in real life season. This is a season which is being held online with several events from several different categories. I would like to highlight that we have more than 3,500 participants participating from more than 70 different institutions, and this is a staggering number considering the state the world is in right now. And we have so many participants that the quality of our semifinals and inshallah, the quality of our finals are going to be splendid. I would like to call on my participants one by one. First up, we have with us Radhika Roy. Hello,
Hi,
Radhika.
my
Could you
name is
please
Radhika Roy.
introduce yourself?
My name is Radhika Roy. I read in class 8 in Vikarnasa School and College.
Awesome. What are your hobbies?
My hobby is to read books and watch movies.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book is
All right. Then we'll be moving on to our second participant, Safwan Harun Arash. If I could have Safwan up with me.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Safwan Harun Arash. I'm from Dhaka. I read in class 6 in Motijil Ideal School and College.
Awesome. What are some of your hobbies?
My hobby is to play football.
Which is your favorite football team?
Juventus.
Okay. Who's your favorite Juventus player?
Ronaldo.
Awesome. All right. Then we'll be moving on to our next participant, Mohammed Nuhan. If I could have Nuhan up with me.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Nuhan. I read in Dhaka Residential Model College. I read in class 7.
All right. What are some of your hobbies?
My hobby is to play football.
What is your favorite football team?
Real Madrid.
Who's your favorite Real Madrid player?
Karim Benzema.
Thank God it's not. Thank God you didn't say what's it called, Ronaldo, because he's not in Real Madrid anymore. All right. So we'll be moving on to our last but not least participant, Shaira Anjuman. If I could please have Shaira up with me. Hello, Shaira.
Hello, everyone. Yes, my name is Shaira Anjuman. I read in class 6. I'm from Mastermind English Medium School. I am from Chittagong, but I live in Dhaka. My hobbies are to read books and watch TV series. And my favorite book is Little Women, written by Louisa May Alcott.
Awesome. That's an amazing piece of literature. All right. Then we have our honorable adjudicator with us. I would like to give the floor to Sakif Mahbub sir, please.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. I hope all of you are fine. There's nothing much to say about me. Well, currently I'm studying in Northwest University, doing my major in economics. And if you want to know about me, then you must know one thing. I'm just a patriot and a soldier, nothing else.
Awesome.
I'd like to do the judgment and all the requested as properly as possible, as sincerely as possible. To you, dear host.
Do you have any advice for the participants participating?
Okay, for the participants, for your kind information, I participated in Spelling Bee, that is hosted by Champs 21. That was hosted by Champs 21, maybe in 2013 and 2014. I was in the first round, first year 2013. I could qualify myself up to the quarterfinals. And in the next round, in the next year, that is 2014, maybe I was there in the last 6 or I don't know, last 6 or 9. There was something I forgot. Okay, so I faced some difficulties there. As you're already participating, I see the semifinalists, so you are much more qualified than me, I guess. all the participants actually. So the thing is, I just got some bit of nervous because I didn't practice at all. I was just a bit confident with my vocab. Actually, not vocab. That you might call that word stock. Okay, I used to study dictionary, so that's why I was forced to participate in spelling bee from college. Okay, then I just did, and when I went there, I faced some problems regarding there are some tricky competitions, right? Tricky rounds like not I don't know whether you do have it or not. The spell hive or something. You do not have it in your
We
curriculum,
don't
right?
have time. No, no.
Yeah, those were some tricky things that you need to practice, because
It's very
with merely knowing the spellings, you will not be able to participate there. I mean, so as quickly as who has practiced earlier. So that is where I stuck. So I hope if you have those tricky things in your competition, then they might have practiced.
all right.
So
So you're
there's
saying
nothing much of advice from my side.
practice makes
Best of luck.
perfect.
Best of luck.
All right. So I would like to have all my participants back with me on stage so I could explain the rules of the first round. So the first round is called Alphabet Mystery or Alphabet Alakazam, where you will be having 4 chits appearing on your screens, numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. You will be choosing one of the chits as I call your names one by one, and according to the chits you've chosen, there will be a letter behind the chits, and you'll be given 2 words from that letter, and I will say them out loud to you, and you'll be spelling them out. All right. There has been a little in technical error. Please stand by. All right. Could you please choose a box one by one as I say your names? So first up, Radhika, could you please choose a box? Radhika. All right. It seems we do not have her with us right now. Safwan, could you please choose a box?
Yes, sir. Number 2.
Number 3.
Number
Okay.
2.
Safwan gets number 2. Radhika
Number
gets
3.
yes. All right. Radhika, we've heard you. Then Nuhan, could you please choose a box?
4. Number 4.
All right. Then Shaira is
Yes.
left with box number 1. Let's get that sorted. So the letters you've received will have been put on the board. All right. So I'll be calling your names one by one, and you'll be answering the questions. First up, we have Radhika. Radhika with us. Radhika, are you ready for the first round?
Yes, I'm ready.
Awesome. Okay. So let's get on with it. We'll have your questions up on the board in a few moments. Radhika chose box number 3, which was F, if I'm not mistaken. We'll get to fixing that in a short time. In the meantime, let's read some Facebook comments. Mehanuma Tahsin says, "Don't be afraid." Sami Abdullah says, "Good luck, Radhika." Nafis Fuad says, "Good luck, Radhika." Tanzimul Alam says, "Good luck." There's so much good luck out there. I think the whole world's good luck is upon you. Alright, we'll have your questions up in a few moments. Okay, please stand by. right. In the meantime, let's see some Facebook comments as our team fixes that. Radhika Rock the Battle says Arafat B. Habib. Sanjidul Hassan Sajid says Think Act Ace. If they are okay, we have the so we have the letter M for you now. So the first word for you is microcosm. No, please wait. Please wait. We seem to be having a technical problem. Let us fix that. Okay, so your first word is myopia. It is a noun, and it means the quality of being short-sighted. An example, he wore spectacles to correct a mild degree of myopia. Your word is myopia.
Myopia. Myopia.
Awesome. Then we'll be moving on to your second word. Your second word is myriad. It is a noun, and it means a countless or extremely great number of people or things. Used in a sentence, a myriad of insects danced around the light above my head. Your word is myriad.
Can you repeat the word once more?
Your word is myriad.
Myriad. Myriad.
Alright, good going, Radhika. That marks the end of your second round. Next up, we have with us Safwan Harun Arash.
Hello.
Hello, Safwan. Welcome back. So we will have your questions up in a moment. So we have the letter D for you. Your first word is debauchery. It is a noun, and it means bad sexual behavior, drinking too much alcohol, taking drugs, etc. An example, he had a life of debauchery. Your word is debauchery.
So can you repeat the word once more?
The word is debauchery. I'm sorry, I must have mispronounced it. The word is debauchery.
Debauchery, yeah, that is right. Debauchery.
Your word is debauchery. He had a life of debauchery.
D-Y-B-I-T-A-R. Sorry. D-I-B-A-T-A-O-U-R-E.
All right. Then we will be moving on to your second word. Your second word is denizen. It is a noun, and it means an animal, plant, or person that lives in or is often in a particular place. An example, deer and squirrels are among the denizen of the forest. Your word is denizen.
D-E-N-I-S-E-N.
All right. We have we're done with Safwan for this round. Then we will be having our next participant up with us, Muhammad Nuhan, for the alphabet mystery round. Nuhan, are you excited?
Mm,
All right.
quite excited.
All right. We will have your words appearing in front of you in a few moments. So your first word is baroque. It is an adjective, and it means relating to the heavily decorated style in buildings, art, and music that was popular in Europe in the 17th century and the early part of the 18th century. An example, his musical structures are often contrapuntal and baroque. His upward thrust is unwavering, romantic, and dominated by long vocal phrases. Your word is baroque.
So can you repeat the one? Can you repeat the word, please, once more?
Your word is baroque.
Berock.
All right. Then we have your second word for you. Your second word is bibliography. It is a noun, and it means a list of the books referred to in a scholarly work, typically printed as an appendix. An example, the book includes a lengthy bibliography. So your word is bibliography.
Bybliography.
Awesome. Okay. Then we are done with Safwan for this. We're done with Nuhan for this round. Next up, we have Shaira Anjuman up here on stage for the first round. Hello, Shaira. Welcome back.
Hello. Thank you.
All right. So the questions will be appearing in front of you in a moment. So your letter is the letter C.
Yes.
So your first word is candid. It is an adjective and it means openly straightforward and direct without secretiveness. In a sentence, Mr. Obama in an unusually candid public discussion of the Central Intelligence.
Is the
Okay?
word candid?
Yes, the word is candid.
Okay. Candid.
All right. Then we'll be moving on to your second question, second word.
Okay.
Your second word is chillax. It is a verb.
What?
Your word is chillax. It
Okay.
means calm down and relax. An example, you can dance to your favorite tune, chillax, or have friends over. Your word
Okay.
is chillax.
Chillax. Chillax. Chillax.
Maybe you can chillax the next time when I ask a question. All right, then moving on. We are done with our first round. Then we will have our participants back for me to explain the second round to you guys. We'll have our participants back in a few moments. All right, guys. I think we've done pretty well in the first round. So let me explain the second round to you guys. So this is the Rumble Jumble round where you will be given the words on your screen with blanks inside them. There will be a few letters and a few blanks, and you will have to fill in the blanks with letters and make sure that it makes the meaningful word that it is. You will be given words with letters missing. You will fill in the letters and complete the word. Is that understood, everybody?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
So first up for the second round, we have Radhika Roy. Okay. So your first word is OB-I-U-. It is an adjective and it means neither parallel nor at angles to specified or implied line, and it also can mean slanting. Please fill in the blanks with letters.
Oblique. Oblique.
All right. Then we have your second word up in a few moments. You got that correct, I see. All right. For the second word, we have F dash C dash T dash O dash S. It is an adjective and it means treating serious issues with deliberately inappropriate humor or flippant. Please fill in the blanks with letters.
Just a minute. Let me write it.
Right. You take your time.
Facetious. Facetious.
Awesome. All right. Then we will have, that's very well done, Radhika. Then we will have our next participant up with us, Safwan Harun Arash, please. All right. So we have with us Safwan. Hello, Safwan. Welcome back.
So,
Your words will be appearing in a few moments. So, okay. So the first word we have for you is AL-C-IT-. The part of speech is it's a noun and it means promptness in response. Fill in the blanks with letters.
so let me write it.
Have you found what the blanks contain?
Yes, sir. So I think this will be ALICIIT. Elicit.
All right. Then we will have your second word up for you in a few moments. Your second word is PA-NS-AK-N-. It is an adjective in part speech and it means done with or employing great care and thoroughness. Please fill in the blanks with letters. Safwan, you're taking an awfully lot of amount of time. You could hasten up the process if that doesn't bother you. Could you please fill in the letter blanks with letters, Safwan?
Yes, sir.
Could you please answer the question?
So can you please say again?
Could you please answer the question?
Sorry, sir. I can't.
You must try, Safwan.
Give it a
You should
try.
have started trying earlier. Give it a try. Give it a try.
Safwan, I would like to remind you that so many people in the comments are urging you on. You can do this. Just give it a try. It's all right. You can do this.
You have gone through this word earlier, Safwan. Uh,
Sorry, sir. I'm feeling very nervous. I can't remember.
Just give it a try. Just say whatever comes to your mind. Then probably that might be the right answer. Give it a try. Safwan, you can do it. Your word means done with or employing great care and thoroughness. PA-NS-AK-N-. It is an adjective. If you cannot answer, you can pass if you want to. But as there are no negative points, I would encourage you to just give any answer you want. What comes to your mind when you see these letters? If you can't answer, you can pass. It's all right. But there are no negative answers.
No, sir, I can't.
So you are passing the question, all right. Then we'll be moving on to our next participant, Muhammad Nuhan. We will have Nuhan up
Yes, sir.
with us. All right. So yeah, the first word we have for you is L-C-N-C. It is an adjective and it means of a person's speech or style of writing, using a very few words. Fill in the gaps with letters.
Liconic. Iconic.
Awesome. That's pretty well done. Good job, Nuhan. So
that was pretty fast, I guess.
so the second word we have H-C-N-Y-D. It is an adjective and it means of a phrase or idea having been overused, unoriginal, and trite. Fill in the blanks with letters.
Sir, I can't.
All right, that's all right. You did the first one with enough agility. The word was hackneyed. Just to look back. All right, so we have our last but not least participant with us for this round, Shaira Anjuman. If I could please have Shaira up with me.
Yes.
Hello, Shaira. Welcome back.
Hello.
How confident are you that you can win this round?
I'm not confident. I'm extremely nervous.
You need to be confident. It doesn't help to be nervous. All right. So just give it your best. It'll be all right. So the first word we have for you is F-I-L-E. It is a noun and it means a minor weakness or eccentricity in someone's character. Fill in the blanks with letters, please.
I can, shall I say Foible?
Awesome. Pretty
That
well
was
done.
quite prompt.
See, you didn't turn out to be nervous. You just need to be confident and you can do this. So your second word for you is LA-Y-IN-H. It is an adjective and it means a complicated, irregular network of passages or paths in which it is difficult to find one's way. A maze.
Okay. Labyrinth,
Could
right?
you please spell it out so we
Yes.
cannot...
Yes. LABYRINTH.
Awesome. See, you could do it, so there was no point in being nervous. All right, good job, Shara. If I could have all my participants back with me so I could explain the third round. Something I would like to put out there is that any influence on the students or participants' answers during the live session will result in a warning at first or might even result in disqualification by discretion of the adjudicator. I would like to mention that this is something everyone should keep in mind, and any influence might result in disqualification. All right. Uh, we should have our fourth participant with us. Do we have Nuhan with us right now? We'll wait for him a few seconds. Let's read some comments. Tahia Jannat says, all the best for the third round. Noshin Nawal Khan says, best of luck. Mahir Mariam says, good going. Abir Rahman says, you can do it. Samantha says, how can I miss this exciting live? I don't think you're missing it since you're commenting. I think I should have Nuhan back with us. Let's see if we can reconnect with him. Seem to have lost our adjudicator as well. It's all right. What do we see here? Radia Nashra Ohana says, come on. Nafisa Noura says, great going. Abir Rahman says, all the best. Then Zara Ahmed says, don't be nervous, give your best. That's what I was saying to Shaira. There's no point in being nervous, because if you were confident, then you'll be able to do it even if you weren't supposed to be, even if you weren't even supposed to be able to do it. So being confident helps a heap, and if you can believe that you'll be able to do it, then there is more probability that you will actually get through and fight through the obstacles.
Okay.
All right. Iftiar Rahman says Wi-Fi is rocking the show. Thank you. All right. Then we have more comments. Sarah Israt says you can do it. Saki Bakash says it is so amazing. You guys are facing such tough rounds. I agree, because some of the words I don't think I myself could have answered. And the agility with which you answered it was really amazing. Let's have a, what do I say, tongue twister.
Tongue twister.
Shaira seems very optimistic about it. Let's see, Shaira, attempt this tongue twister.
Okay. Lesser leather, never weathered, wetter, weather, better. Lesser leather, never weathered, wetter, weather, better. Lesser leather, never weathered, wetter, weather, better.
All right. It seems you have aced it. That was really good from you. We see that we'll have a few more. Okay. The adjudicator seems pretty happy about what Shaira did. Let's see the adjudicator giving this a try 5 times.
Well, that is not fair, right? Okay. Lesser leather, never weathered, weather, better. Lesser leather, never weathered, weather, better. Am I going good?
We would have you do the next one. Which wristwatches are Switch wristwatches? It's up on your screen.
I didn't get it.
It's up on your screen. Which wristwatches are
Let's
Switch?
see. Okay. Let me read it first, okay?
All right.
Which wristwatches are Swiss wristwatches? Well, that is tough. Which wristwatches are Swiss wristwatches? No, it's tough. Sorry. I surrendered this time.
All right. Let's see, Radhika, if you can do this. Radhika, let's see. Which wristwatches are Swiss wristwatches?
Well, there is a
Which
shortcut that I
wristwatches
know,
are
but I
Swiss
may not.
wristwatches? Which wristwatches are Swiss wristwatches? Which wristwatches are Swiss wristwatches?
See, we see how that Radhika has one upped our adjudicator. Awesome. Okay,
Yeah,
Safwan,
yeah.
could you give this a go? Rolling red wagons. Say this 10 times quickly.
Rolling red wagons, 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 rolling red wagons.
Okay, that seems to have been a walk
Hey,
in the
Mr.
park for you.
Zahid, I see someone is asking you to do that. The previous
Let's
one, I
see.
guess. The
I
one which
I
I
can.
stumbled.
Which one? Let's see the background host team. Give me one, and I'll do it. No problem. Let's.
Okay, he just got some problem, I guess. So you guys are doing great, actually.
Thanks.
All right. Okay. Wayne went to Wales to watch walruses. This is easy. Wayne went to Wales to watch walruses. Wayne went to Wales to watch walruses. Wayne went to Wales to watch
Thank
walruses.
you.
Wayne went to Wales to watch walruses. Wayne went to Wales to watch walruses. That's
Oh,
very
okay,
easy.
okay.
Give
We
me
got it. We
something
got it.
hard, host team, please, please. Give me something hard. Let's see a big one until we have Nuhan back with us for the third round. Oh God! All right, let's do this. Betty butter bought some butter, but the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it would make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter would make my batter better. So it was better. Betty bought a bit of butter. We don't have the full one here, but I know it. So it was better. Betty bought another bit of butter to make the bitter butter better. That's enough, I think. All right. Do we have Nuhan back with us?
Oh,
Without,
yeah.
if we don't, we will explain the third round to everyone, and we will start. In the meantime, as we attain connectivity, we'll read some comments. Zara Ahmed says, haha. Noshin Nawakan, look at his confidence. Miftahul Zannat Moitri says, this one again. Farzana Faria says, best of luck. All right, okay. We seem to be left with, okay, we have Nuhan back with us. Hello, Nuhan, welcome back. We were waiting for you, and thanks for disappearing so we could have some fun in the process. All right, so the third round is the traditional spelling round, where I will just give you the word. I will pronounce the word for you. The parts of speech will be on your screens. There will be a meaning, and it will be used in a sentence. I will call your names one by one, and you will all be performing in the third round. Are you guys ready? All right, so we have first up Radhika Roy for our
Yes.
traditional spelling round. Let's do this. I hope you're confident. All right, so the first word for you is buttress. It is a verb and it means support physically, prop up, support something or someone by supplying evidence. An example, the attorney came up with several far-fetched arguments in a vain attempt to buttress his weak case. Your word is buttress.
Just a minute.
All right, you can take your time.
Can you say the word again?
Your word is buttress.
Buttrase.
All right, that is your spelling for buttress. We'll be moving on to the second word. Your second word is cursory. It is an adjective and it means casual, brief, or broad, not cautious nor detailed. An example, because of a cursory examination of the ruins indicates the possibility of arson, we believe the insurance agency should undertake a more extensive investigation of the fire's cause. So your word is cursory.
Please say the word again.
Your word is cursory.
Cursory.
Correct.
Cursory.
Very well done, Radhika. So we'll be moving on to your third word. Your third word is decry. It is a verb, and it means express strong disapproval of or disparage. And used in a sentence, the founder of the Children's Defense Fund, Marian Wright Edelman, would strongly decry the lack of financial and moral support for children in America today. Your word is decry.
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 Decryve.
Could you please repeat the word if I want to make sure that you've heard it correctly? Could you repeat the word? Like
Decry. Decry.
decry. The word is decry.
Decry.
All right, then we'll be moving on to your fourth and last word. Your fourth word is defile. It is a verb and it means pollute, make dirty, or spotty. An example, the hoodlums defile the church with their screwlicious writing.
Defoil.
All right, that marks the end for Radhika's traditional round.
Hello. Would you please pronounce it? Spell it for me once again, kindly.
Defile.
Did you again? Come again.
Defoil. Defoil.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
defile. All right, then we will have our second participant with us, Safwan Harun Arash, for the third round, please. All right, Safwan, welcome back. So you will have your word up in a few moments. So your first word is deleterious, and it is an adjective, and it means having harmful effect, injurious, having quality of destroying life, noxious, or poisonous. And an example, if you believe that smoking is deleterious to your health, then quit. Your word is deleterious.
You might pronounce it as deleterious.
All right. So there are two
Deleterious.
pronunciations.
Okay.
Deleterious. All right.
Deleterious. Okay.
Safwan, have you got the word?
Yes, sir.
Deleterious. All right. Good job. Then let's hear you spell it.
So I think it is Deleterious.
All right. Then we'll be moving on to your second word. Your second word is demure. It is an adjective and it means modest and reserved in manner or behavior. An example, she was demure and reserved. A nice modest girl whom any young man would be proud to take home to his mother. Your word is demure.
So I think it should be
Yes.
Dimyour.
All right. That's how you spell demure. Then we will be moving on to your third word. Your third word is imprudent. It is an adjective and it means not showing care for the consequences of an action. It would be imprudent to leave her winter coat behind. Your word is imprudent.
Sir, can you repeat the word?
The word you have is imprudent.
Sir, I think it is Imprudent.
All right, then we'll be moving on to your last word for this round. Your word is compassionate. It is an adjective and it means feeling or showing sympathy and concern for others. In example, I allowed him to go home on compassionate grounds. Your word is compassionate.
So, Sir, can you repeat the word once again, please?
Your word is compassionate. Could you please say the word to me to make sure that you've understood? Compassionate.
Compassionate.
All right. Then could you please spell the word compassionate?
Compasinte.
All right. That marks
Sorry,
the
sir.
end for.
Sinite.
All right. Then we'll be moving on to our third participant, Mohammed Nuhan. If I could have Nuhan with me for the third round. Hello, Nuhan. Welcome back. Are you ready for the third round?
Yes, sir.
All right. So your first word is parsimonious. It is an adjective and it means very unwilling to spend money or use resources. An example, even the parsimonious Joe paid for drinks all around. Your word is parsimonious.
Passimonious.
All right.
Parsimonious.
Then we move on to the second word you have. Your second word is obligatory. It is an adjective and it means required by legal, moral, or other rule, or compulsory. Use of seatbelts in cars is now obligatory. Your word is obligatory.
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 Publigatori.
All right. Then we'll be moving on to your third word. Your third word is requisite. It is an adjective and it means made necessary by particular circumstances or regulations. An example, the application will not be processed until the requisite fee is paid. Your word is requisite.
Represent. Represent.
Uh,
Spell it again kindly. Would you please?
could
Nuhan.
you please
R
pronounce
E.
the word? If you like, we need to make sure that you've heard it correctly. The word is requisite. Could you please pronounce it?
Say the
Sorry, I
word. Say
can
the
hear.
word.
Say the
Say
word
the
again.
word that you heard.
Represent. Represent.
Mr. Host, I
Um,
think you may give him answer again.
okay, then I would repeat the
Pronounce
word.
the word once again. Yeah,
Please listen carefully. This is the last time I'll be
carefully.
repeating. The word is requisite. Requisite. Could you please pronounce it for me, Nuhan?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
The word is requisite.
Hello.
Can you hear
Sorry,
me,
sir, I
Nuhan?
can't.
Can you hear me now? Hello, Nuhan?
No, sir.
Can you
Hello.
hear me?
So can you
Can you
hear
hear
me?
me? Yes, I can. You are
Yes, sir.
audible.
Yes, sir, I can.
Can you? Okay, all right. So the third word we have for you is requisite. Requisite. If you have understood, could you please repeat the word to us?
Sir, I can't.
Can't what? Hear or? All right. Then we'll be moving on to the fourth word. The fourth word is rinse. It is a verb and it means wash something with clean water to remove soap, detergent, dirt, or impurities. An example: always rinse your hair thoroughly.
Things. So can you say the word once more?
Your word is rinse.
Sir, I can't.
All right. So we're moving on to next participant, Shaira Anjuman, for the traditional round. right, Shara, good to have you back. So the words we have for you will be appearing in front of you in a few moments. All right. So the first word is mendacious, and it is an adjective, and it means not telling the truth or lying. An example: mendacious propaganda.
Mendacious. Mendacious.
All right.
Spell it
Good
again
job.
kindly.
Mendacious.
All right. Then
Okay.
we're moving on
It's
to your second word.
mendacious.
All right. So the second word we have gainsay. It is a verb and it means deny or contradict a fact or statement. An example: the impact of the railways cannot be gainsay.
Gainsay. Gainsay.
All right. Then moving on to the third word. Your third word is accrue. It is a verb and it means accumulate or receive payments or benefits over time. An example: the advantages might accrue from the wider distribution of cotton growing are mainly fourfold. So your word is
Accrue.
accrue. Yes, accrue.
Accrue.
Awesome, perfect. Let's move on to your last word. Your last word is counterfeit. It is an adjective
Counter.
and counterfeit, yes. It is an adjective and it means made an exact limitation of something valuable with the intention to deceive or fraud. An example: counterfeit $10 notes. Your word is counterfeit.
Counterfeit. Counterfeit.
Awesome. That splendidly marks the end of our third round. Now we will be having all my participants back with me to display the results in a few moments. In the meantime, as we're doing that, Sayar Nawar says it's the best live ever. See, you guys have been part of the best live ever. That must be amazing. All right. Tahia Jannat says, keep up your spirit. Saida Samantha says, you can do it. Shabab Junaid says, I'm awestruck. Something I also would like to mention that the top two from today will be moving on to the finals. And regardless of the two people who are in the top two, I would like to congratulate all the semi-finalists because it's a great feat to have come up to this stage in the first place, because you've gone past so many other people already in the preliminary stage to be having participated in the semifinals now. All right. Congratulations to all of you before we even publish the results, because coming to the semifinals itself is a great feat. Shabab Junaid says, good game, well played. Tanzin Bint Nawaz says, that was amazing. Nafisa Nawaz, Nafisa Nawaz. All right. Miftahul Zannat Moitri says, why am I losing the comments? There's so many comments, I can't read them fast enough. All right. Rayana Tanha says, I lost it again. Sanjid Hassan Tanvir, I'm frustrated about my spelling now. Don't be frustrated. Just practice, and you'll get it eventually, because spelling is not about knowing words, it's more about your instinct, and if like knowing if a spelling is right. So if you had a very advanced vocabulary, read some books, and then your spelling will automatically become so instinctual that you'll know the right spelling always. It won't be a matter of do I know this word or not. And this is my advice to everyone watching and to the participants. The more you enhance your vocabulary, then the words you have never heard of before, even you'll get those spellings right, because then you'll have a sense of what is right and what is wrong. All right. Nafisa Nora says, keep it up. Raisa Bintu Rizwan says, congratulations to all of them. All right. Someone said I can't get the name. Okay. Sami Abdullah says, it will be a tough job for the adjudicator to choose best two. Dear adjudicator, sir, what do you think? How is the competition?
Okay, the competition was good. I see. Some of you I think maybe you could have practiced a bit harder. Like the words were so common. I participated in spelling bee back in 2013. That is maybe 7 years have passed, right, Mr. Host?
Yes.
So I see that none of the words seemed unfamiliar to me. So this might not actually be the case for in your scenario, right? Because you're practicing. So you have to just know the meaning and give a word. Just you need to know the first letter of the word. You'll know the meaning that yes, you'll connect this is the first letter and the meaning is this one. So you have to connect by yourself. The thing that just Mr. Host said, right? He said that spelling is nothing. It is instinctual, right?
Yes, sir.
It will
It's
be in your
instinctual.
brains. It will be in your brains, right? So once you hear the meaning, you'll have just at once you'll have one word in your head running and spinning in your head. Now your responsibility is to link the first letter with that. Okay, if it is the first letter, you have to know the meaning and you have to know the word. I'm sorry. Okay,
All right.
so it's instinctual actually.
So we will have our results
Well,
up
the competition was
in.
good. You fought very well.
All
Let
right.
us
We'll
wait
have
for
our
the results, I
results in
guess.
a few moments. We'll have them up. A few moments. All right. So we have our acquired points table, I believe. All right. So in first place, we have Shaira Anjuman with 28 points. Congratulations. In second place, we have Radhika Roy with 22 points. And in third place, we have Safwan Arash with -1 point. And Mohammed Nuhan with -4 points. So keeping that in mind, we have our top two, Shaira Anjuman and Radhika Roy. Congratulations to both of you for moving into the finals. And my advice for you is keep reading books and literature, and that will enhance your vocabulary enough for you to be able to spell every word correctly, whether you know it or not. It will be instinctual. As our adjudicator has agreed with me, that it will just come in the spur of the moment to your mind, and it won't have to be something you've seen 10 times in your life. You don't have to see it ever for you to get the spelling right. You just have to know and feel instinctually that it is correct. I would like to congratulate Radhika Roy and Shaira Anjuman for moving into the finals, and I would like to thank everyone for participating. And I would like to furthermore explicitly thank our adjudicator for being with us and judging this so perfectly.
Well,
I would like
it's
to
a
thank
great
you.
pleasure, my dear. It's a great pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Sakib sir. Thank you to the audience for being there. And I would like to thank our backup host team and our background hosts who are tirelessly portraying all the slides that we need to have and doing all the background work. They haven't been gotten. They haven't been getting too much praise, so I would like to put it out there. They're doing an amazing job, and they're giving us the support that we need. It's especially we are especially thankful towards them. And with that, I would like to conclude the semifinals for Spell the Word in this session. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Adi Kram, and I will be signing off. Thank you, everybody.
Walaikum